سلام به همگی، من حمیدم از چنل یوتیوب حمید برو. با یه قسمت دیگه از واکتورو بازی الن ویک 2 بریم که با هم داشته باشیم.
He didn't have used the case word to make sense, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Didn't see her under the light, pushed past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. Took me to clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. Her crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was. Killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
No. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. Vanished. Like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the trees performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. You all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Paul? Nightingale's heart was missing.
Yeah, right. That's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real. What do you mean?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Terrifying pair.
خشن آب وارد میشه.
My client won't open. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Sometimes we have to do this, Walter.
I want out. Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out.
Shut the fuck up.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been run yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows.
Nurse said
are
it
they?
won't roll over on the issues.
این جوریه بازی باید همه جا رو گشت و دید آقا بذاره.
I need to come. Clean, man.
The page says Nightingale is in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree.
شنو
What
پردازی؟
sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
My experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
اون یه برگه برنده دیگه این بازی الان آدم یاد رزیدنت ایویل میزه همینه. هی
How are you folks
مکانهایی که
doing?
قبلا بودیم هی باید برگرده.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FCC, man. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, man. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. It looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating the murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can all run through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World Amusement Park. There's sauna de vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pullua, Karjalanpia.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it. Let's get to the murder side, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get a
وقتی
feeling
چالشون
Nightingale
وقتی
was
شروع شه که هوا
responsible.
تاریک شه
There's about to be war with danger.
که داره غروب میشه دیگه اینطور که دارید میبینید.
Or protecting him from Nightingale? Now, in question, I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never mind rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case? The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
What the?
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
چقدر اذیت میکنن آقا اینا.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake. Where?
Place and the dark place. You're over your head. Next stop, Alberta Street Station.
Like a doorway leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is Leo? What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Everything looks fresh. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? A creepy twig sculpture? Rest easy, buddy.
Found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality. Heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos. A shoebox. A mop and a bucket. A poster on the wall. And in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies. Light is the key to stay safe, but for something more to be revealed as well. Is witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Finding a Casey Moody lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. I need to find the witch's hut. This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. Is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
شنی نفراتی تو سینه حبس. اینجا سیف کرد. قهوه بخوری با بازی
Another
سیف.
page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
خب دوستان فکر کنم برای این قسمت هم تا همینجا کافی باشه. امیدوارم که از این قسمت هم لذت برده باشید. لطفا کانال یوتیوب ما رو سابسکرایب کنید، ویدیو رو لایک کنید، زنگوله هم بزنید که با اپلود قسمت به لحظه آگاه بشید. پیشنهاد انتقادی هم داشتید کامنت کنید. تا قسمت بعدی فعلا.